Om Namah Shivaya. Om Manipadme Hum Hri. Kailash Manasarovar Yatra is a divine calling. One cannot travel if there is no Shiva Sankalpam. Mahadeva himself invites the ones who are fortunate to be in the midst of the energy field that radiates when one does Parikrama of Kailash. Kailasha Shikare Ramye Shankarasya Shivalaye, the Puranas say that Mahadeva lives here. The very word Kailasha has Panchadashi mantra bijaksharas. Mantra itself is divine. The Parikrama around this holy Kailash is nothing but a journey where one goes within themselves to seek the truth. It's a journey that helps us realize the presence of the Kailasha mountain within us. The Saptarishis, the 33 crore Devi Devatas, surround the mountain. There is no Punarjanma when one completes the Parikrama successfully. The waters of Manasarovar instantly wash away one's sins of a lifetime. The crossing of Yamadwar to enter the sacred Parikrama Marg is symbolic of one leaving this body and merging with the divine. Tara is worshipped at Dolmala Pass. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swaha. Gauri Kund is the birthplace of Maha Ganapati. Kailash is the source of major rivers that sustain many neighboring countries. Aho Bhagyam to see and do Parikrama to Mount Kailash. Year 2026 is the fire horse year that comes once in 60 years. It's supposed to be the Maha Kumbh of Kailash, where one Parikrama is equal to 13 Parikrama. Now I'm going to go over some points that I took while doing my yatra in year 2026. Kailasha Manasarovar Yatra is a parikrama of Trinity with the main epitome at Dolmala Pass being governed by Sri Vidya. Dasa Mahavidya Shaktis guard the 10 cardinal directions. Just before you reach the Dolmala Pass, there is a cemetery which is the Shivasthal. That is the place to worship Shiva. The Parikrama around Manasarovar is for worshipping Brahma, who created Manasarovar when the Saptarishis asked for a place to cleanse themselves while waiting near Kailash to meditate. Tirthapuri is referred to as Adi Badrinath. The cave where Uddhava and Adi Shankara meditated is still there. This is the place where there are formations of 33 crore Devi Devatas and the river Sutlej or Shatarudri as it's called in Skanda Puranam flows. Then comes the actual Kailash Parikrama. After Ravana once tried to carry Kailash to Sri Lanka, Lord Vishnu established guard in 4 directions. 2 of them are easily visible today, one in Darchan and one near Dolmala Pass. One can see Hanuman, Ganapati and other devatas. Atmalingam is very clearly seen from Darchan. Shivaganas come in various forms to help a yatri complete the parikrama at such high altitude. Ganapati used his Mushika Vahanam. Skanda uses Peacock Vahana. Today we use a horse to do parikrama. Some people do walk. Mahaganapati taught the world how and why to do a parikrama. When the discussion on who should get the rulership of the kingdom between the 2 sons came, Skanda took off in full speed on his peacock. Shiva himself gave an advice to Ganapati to do pradakshinam around his mother and father. Ganapati did the pradakshina using the Narayana mantram and gained the Adipatyam, the rulership, and thus showed the path to mankind. So the very first parikrama was done by Mahaganapati. Near Manasarovar, we see Barka plains extending for 1,000 kilometers. I don't know if it is called Barka or Varka because the Nepalis cannot pronounce V, so I don't know what it's exactly called, but they said it's Barka plains, so that's what I'm saying. This is where the procession of Shiva and Parvati gathered during the divine wedding. Today, we see a distinct sand demarcating this region. Then comes the mandala, Kailasha Manasarovar mandala. Kailash is not just one place, the whole mandala has power points. Tantra Siddhi was achieved by Ravana in Rakshasthal. Skanda Sagar or Rakshasthal is where Kumaraswamy was initiated in Srividya and Dasamahavidya. Power points in the Kailasha Manasarovar Mandala include Kailash, Ashtapad, Nandi, Skandasagar, Gurla Mandata, and Manasarovar. Four rivers, Karnali, Satlaj or Satarudri, Brahmaputra, and Sindhu, also form the power points in the Kailasha Manasarovar Mandala. Kailash Yatra is a tapas where we go beyond our comfort zone to reach the divine. It's a journey where one faces physical and thereby mental challenges, but the beauty is in overcoming those challenges to reach the divine. Until one gets to a certain altitude, there's a lot of excitement about the journey. Once the altitude starts hitting, the physical endurance is tested. For me, in 2016, I had no health issues and did a successful parikrama. Again, in 2026, even though I finished the parikrama successfully around the entire Kailash Parvat, there were times when I was tired. Not sure if that's because of the regular medicines I take or the effect of altitude on these medicines. However, I'm glad that I finished the full parikrama. We have to cross Kathmandu landslides, and that in itself is a challenge. While getting to Dolmala Pass was easy, getting down was tough as the roads were filled with uneven gravel. In overall, it's an adventure of a lifetime, and I really enjoyed it with my son. Om Namah Shivaya.
ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय ॐ नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यवभूतोतरिषभे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुदते नमः या तरिषः शिवतमा शिवम् बभूवते धनुः शिवा शरद्या या तपदयानो रुद्रमृडय या ते रुद्रशिवा तनूरघोरा वामराशिनी तयानस्तनुभासन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचाकशीः यानिशम् गिरिशन्तहस्ते विभस्रस्तले शिवाङ्गिरित्रदाम् कुरु माहि पुंसेः पुरुषम् जगत् शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशाच्छा वदामसि यथा नः सर्वविज्जगदयक्ष्मकुम् सुमना असत् मध्यगोचदधिवक्ता प्रथमो दैव्योऽभिषक् हरेकश्च सर्वान् चन्द्रयन् सर्वाश्रयादृधान्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुणबुधभद्रस्तु मङ्गलः ये चैमागुम् रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षुश्रिताः सहस्रशो वैशाखुम् हेडीमहे असौ योपसर्पतिनीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनम् गोपादर्शन्नदृशन्नुदहाद्यः उदैनम् विश्वा भूतानि सदृष्टो मृडयादिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीढुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्त्वानोऽहम् तेभ्यो करम् नमः प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्तमुखयोरार्तियोर्ज्याम् याश्च ते हस्त इषवः पराता भगवो मम अवदत्यधनुस्त्वम् सहस्राक्षसते शुभे निषेव्य शल्यानाम् मुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव विज्रम् धनुः कपर्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् पुत अनेशन्नस्येष महाभुरस्य निषङ्गसिः याते एतर्मे कृष्णमहस्मे बभूवते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधायानादताय धृष्णवेः उभाभ्यामुदते नमो बाहुभ्याम् तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् वृणक्तु विश्वतः अथो यकिषुधिस्तवारे अस्मन्निवेदितम् शम्भवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। नमो हिरण्यवाहवे सेनान्ये दिशाञ्च पदये नमो नमो वृक्षे हरिकेशे